How's it going, everyone? Thank you for bearing with us. What is up, Too Bad? How you doing, sir? Just getting ready to do some online ranked. I know we missed the first week of the LMDH World Championship because it's on such a weird cycle of timing, but we've caught the first slot of week 2, so how's it going, everyone? Thank you for bearing with us. Do the second slot of week 2 and do the best we can, even though we've missed a lot of points already from the series. Hope you're doing well, Too Bad. Hope life's good for you. And yeah, this Sunday coming up, every Sunday, we're going to be doing a PMR Sunday Funday Lobby. Lobby. We'll do some where it's clean racing. Other ones we'll do where it's like Mad Max racing, but with certain rules. Just have lots of fun. And I don't mind offering free coaching to anyone who can feel like I could teach them something. I'm not the best at this, but I'm more than willing to help anyone that I can. So I spent a bit of time on tweaking the Valkyrie setup, getting it to feel a bit more like the Valkyrie in Le Mans Ultimate, the one that I'm more used to driving. It took a lot of playing around with the engine braking and getting rid of a lot of that to feel more natural with the coasting. It still doesn't feel perfect, but it'll do, donkey, it'll do. Back on the grind, I feel you, brother. On that grind. I'm not sure, like, how many high-ranked drivers are in this game. I think it goes up to 100, and we're at 75.2 for global ranking. I'm sure there's a few guys in here who probably play this, like, nonstop and are higher than us, but we're getting there. The last time we did this race on Spa, we had a lot of netcode and a big wreck on T1, which was a lot of netcode causing the wreck. So hopefully this one we have a wee bit better race. We could have got 4th, but I totally putted the end like an absolute noob chub. Ended back in 6th where I put a ton of work in to pass those two guys, and then literally last corner just give it right back to them. So hopefully we'll do a little bit better. After today, we're going to be starting to get ready for the Majors 24, which is the 24 hours of Le Mans in iRacing. Ever since they lost the FIA WEC license, Majors Garage has been doing the Majors 24 hours of Le Mans. It's got a buy-in, and there's prizes. It's been a big event that's been going on ever since they lost the FIA WEC license. And we're going to be putting 2 squads into it, one with our best drivers, one with our second best drivers. All right, here we go. Let's get our quali on. Oh, Jesus! All right, first time lap. Let's see what we can do here. Man, I don't got my lucky LRG gloves on it. Or my lucky SRP gloves on. Hands are all sweaty. Oh, Jesus, knees weak, palms are sweaty. Mom spaghetti! Y'all fucking my qualifying up. Get my way, bitches! God damn, cost me so much time. All right, let's hope we get a cleaner lap without so much chaos in front of us. Right, dude? Absolutely no etiquette. My God, my word. I don't mind a live qualifier because it's realistic, right? But it's hard in reality and online sim racing unless you're at a very high level, just because no one really has qualifier etiquette per se. It is what it is, though. Just got to do what we can. Exactly, man, exactly. I'll tell you right now, I think that's probably why I've improved so much and not really hit walls yet, is no matter what happens, even if someone just pulls out in front of me and smashes into me, I'm going to blame myself for it. I'm going to figure out what I could have done, even if it's 20 minutes prior, what I could have done to avoid being in that position in the first place. You know what I mean? If you're always going to blame someone else, even if it is technically someone else's fault, you're not going to learn anything. So I always say, even if someone just smokes you and you can't really see in the moment how it was your fault, take a step back, look further back, how you could have avoided being there in the first place. And sometimes the answers aren't always the best things for your own ego, but they're going to help you improve. Like, maybe it's your pace that is too slow that put you in the position to have that incident. Like, you gotta be like that if you want to get better. The moment you start trying to scapegoat things onto other people, you will hit a wall and you will never get better. Even if it's like hella frustrating in the moment, acknowledge that frustration, obviously, but trace it back. Figure out what you could have done to avoid it in the first place. It really is like driving in real life. That's exactly it. Too bad. Well, that guy definitely slowed our last qualifier, but that's okay. We got a good one. That's exactly it, dude. Exactly. The best drivers are the ones that can do all of that right on the edge. It's a very fine balancing act, and it's why a lot of kids that have pace are quick, but they'll never really make anything of it, or their talent or their pace, because they don't know how to do any of that, which takes a lot of mental maturity. That's why I always try to stress the mental aspects of sim racing. There's a lot of coaches out there that are very good at teaching braking lines, all of that, entry points, how to hit your apexes, blah, blah, blah. But the mental side of sim racing is just as important, maybe even more important. Anyway, here's the setup, guys, that I'm using. If you guys maybe want to just, like, screen grab this, I'm just going to quickly cycle through these. Oh, damn. Okay, one sec. Let me get into that again. Once I get to the next screen here, I'll do it again. Quickly go through it. Setup still needs a bit of work because my lap times in iRacing and Le Mans are faster. In iRacing, I'm almost 202s. Le Mans, I'm 204. So the setup just needs a bit more work. Let me see what our final drive is right now. So I might knock that down one, and I might take the engine braking off a little bit more. So quickly go to suspension, engine, steering wheel. And then how many laps is this? 6 laps. So we'll go, yeah, 28 liters I'm going to go with just to be safe. Maybe knock the preload down to 110. All right, here we go. That's a good lap. It's a very good lap. Especially in this game, because I'm telling you guys, the driving physics and driving model on these hypercars is getting very good. Let these guys go. I saw that coming. That's why we wanted to put ourselves in a position on the inside there to let them all go wide and hit each other. And I run a 4 on the front and a 6 on the rear for roll bar, by the way. Fuck, I didn't want to hit him there. I saw him go wide and start sliding. That right there was an overreaction to him. I should have just rolled through the corner and taken the position. Instead, it cost us time, and now we have a lot of real estate we've lost on that car. We'll go after him, though. You can see that guy's fast in quali, but he's a little more shaky in the race. We might have taken a bit of damage on our Aero, but I don't think it was anything too severe. And he crashed again. Oh my god, I don't want to hit this guy. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, I got totally stuck in that car, and it just pulled me with him. Holy fuck. Is there anyone coming? No. That French guy is fast, but he fucking crashes all the time. I don't know how fucked our car is going to be after that. The heavy damage thing is really hard to understand. That car literally got stuck in us and just grabbed us. I thought our engine was going to blow there. It just revved like hell and literally pulled us with him. I had to try to brake tight and get in that inside line because he was rolling back, and there was no way I was going to make it to go around him on the rear of the car. So pulling that off was going to be hard, and I ended up spinning when locking up to try to make the braking zone to make it happen. It's hard to deal with that when someone loses it right in front of you in that spot. It's such a precarious spot if you don't have the room to go around the back of the guy. We still have the fastest Sector 2, even with the damage. We'll see if we can catch them. We still have 4 laps. Car feels a bit sketchy, but we're going to have to make it work. Whoa, Lord Jesus, have mercy. With how inconsistent that French guy is, he might crash again. And with the way he crashes, it's always right in front of someone. Let's use the handy-dandy relative. Shout out to one of our viewers who told us about the new relative. So it looks fairly accurate to what it's showing up there. He said it's a good way to check to see if it's actually accurate, and it seems to be in terms of the thing in the left that shows all your position. But yeah, the relative seems to be matching up with it. Fastest Sector 1. They really need to add like an ability to text and type in this game. Because I'd apologize to that guy that we got fucking dragged right into. Whoever you are, sir, if you're out there, that was not my intent. We got netcode dragged right into your car, dude. Oh, don't let her hit the wall. Let this guy go. We lost that position. Better to lose a position than lose the car. She's a little understeery and snappy at times that you wouldn't expect it to be, but other than that, I think we're going to be able to finish the race out. at least, which is always good. You never want to DNF. You don't learn anything from quitting. A good driver and a good team has to know how to come from behind. Our fight is probably going to be for 5th unless anything happens up ahead. But like I said, with that, I think it's Tattoo Staff, is it? I don't know who it is. The guy that keeps crashing. But yeah, with his inconsistency, anything can happen. It wasn't his fault that we lost control of the car. It was just the position he lost control in made the maneuver we were trying to execute very difficult, and I wasn't able to execute it. To get by him on that front side really tight to the wall there, we ended up locking and spinning. That's the thing I don't understand. A lot of people just drive right into cars, and it's like, dude, why are you doing that? Like, that guy just spun. Don't ruin his race by running right into the guy. I'll do everything I can to try to avoid hitting other cars, especially if I'm the one that causes the mistake. Like, if I lock up, I'm going to put myself in a wall before I just shoot myself back out on a track. You know what I mean? If I'm able to, at least. Gonna lift a bit there. Yeah, there we go. Little understeery there, so I'm just gonna have to lift to make sure we can get through that corner. One thing they need to work on in this game is the heavy damage thing. One thing this game does have a major advantage over other sims, and I forgot to talk about this. I've wanted to touch on this. The repair feature is frickin' amazing compared to other sims. And the reason I can say this is because we do competitive endurance racing. And one thing that other sims do terribly is damage and repair function. So the way this one works is absolutely genius and something we've been wanting as a team for a long time. I'll explain it since we're not really in a fight for a high position here. So if you guys look over down to our like multifunctional display down where our speed is and like our relative box would be down in the bottom right, you guys will see down at the bottom it says damage repair. And now I can cycle aero, mechanical, none, or all. The only other game that comes close to that is Le Mans Ultimate. It will allow you to repair body work, or you have to repair everything. There's no mechanical option. So the fact that they've added that into this game is something people have wanted for a long time. Yeah, exactly, that's it, if it's possible to avoid. Sometimes it's not though, and it's shit luck, and that's life, that's motorsport, you know what I mean? It looks like third has lost a bit of time, and so has second. With only one lap to go though, I don't know if it's gonna matter much. At least we got fifth back, so I'm not sure what happened, because we were in sixth. Oh, look. Yeah. Tattoo Staff, the French guy that crashed like a million times, but was fast in quali. He is no longer in the top 3. So that's why we are P5 now instead of P6. Yeah, he's DQ'd now. It says 10 at the bottom, DQ. I don't know why. I've never gotten a DQ in this game. Do you guys know how you get DQ'd online? Does any of you guys know that? I've seen it a few times, and I've seen guys get DQ'd after qualifying first, and then they're not even in the race. Or like him, he was fastest in quali, he was in the race, top 2, spun a bunch. Last time we saw him was when he spun in front of us. And then he gets DQ'd, and we get his position. Like, I don't understand what's going on some of these times. Oh, quitting. Maybe it could have been that. Oh, really? Too bad? Is that what it is? Why would he quit? Let's save the replay and go and check. Let's do that. See what the hell happened. I'm pretty sure we've seen this tattoo staff guy in a few of our streams now. I'm almost positive. Small ball syndrome. Oh, man. That's going to be a new LRG saying for sure. This guy's literally trying to intentionally wreck us for fourth because he screwed up at the end. What a loser. Okay, that guy's going to get a report. Okay, I'm going to save this replay, and we'll check out what the hell happened. As soon as someone starts doing that kind of shit to you, just get away from them. Like, that's why I moved so far over to the track, so he wouldn't have the time to intentionally wreck me by the time we crossed the line. Just use your brain. Never stoop to their level and try to fight them back. Just outsmart them. Yeah, I'm starting to recognize some of these names because the community is so small. Hellraiser, we've raced with on stream. Tattoo Staff's been on our stream before. Chiniki Race, he was a good driver yesterday. FPR Devious, I see this guy a lot. And then look, guys, we get P3 because someone that was in P3 got... Okay, Shamrock Sims moved up. How did we get P3 all of a sudden? We were in fourth. Like, see what I mean? It's really weird. Let's save that replay. I'm not sure how we all of a sudden got bumped into third there. It must have been off like a slowdown, but I didn't see anyone with a slowdown. Like in the HUD, you know what I mean? Okay, how much time do we have for the next race? We got 17 minutes. Okay, let's go check out that replay. Where are the replays, by the way? Save replays. There we go. Let's see what happened to this idiot. This scud sucker. Hold up now, Mr. Simulator there, boy. All right, I'm going to switch it to the man, the legend himself. Where are you, Mr. Tattoo Staff? There we go. Let's go on an easy-to-follow camera. Okay, there we go. Let's see what this legend does himself. Devious is questionable, 100%, dude. A lot of the times I'm in lobbies with that guy, the same drivers will be at the back of the pack, and he always has, I don't know if it is or not, but to me it seems like he always has these drivers at the back of the pack cause big wrecks so that he can just run off. I've seen it in so many races that he's been in that I've done, and all of them have been on stream. He pulled some dirty shit on last lap on the way to the finish line. Are you serious? Yeah, I've seen the guy dirty a lot. And I don't know if he's cheating or just having people cause wrecks in the races he's in to farm rating. I think I even said it yesterday on stream. But yeah, let's see what this guy does. So that's where he blew the corner. We overreacted to him, and we lost the real estate on him. That's hilarious. Okay, there. That's where he spun, and we locked up. So we lost sight of him after this. So let's see, because I think it happens fairly soon after we lost sight of him. There was a car floating there. Did you see that? Oh my god. Like, he's not a terrible driver. You can tell he's got a decent rhythm to him. He's not awful at all. There's a car floating there still. That's sweet. Exactly. Like, I was going to say, he's not a bad driver. He's got a rhythm, but he's not, like, looking like he's nailing these lines at all for the pace that he's running. It's very suspect. He's blowing a lot of these. Oh, there. That's why he quit. He hit the wall. Oh, this replay function is garbage. Okay, put it back to regular speed. His lines and the way he's coming in too hot and then kind of not having the right exit line, or he's in too wide into a corner or too wide out of a corner. There's no way he's running 203s. I know the game has anti-cheat, but it's not working, like, fully. Obviously, his car is still drivable, so I don't understand why he quit still. Oh, he spun again, and then he just quit. Okay. Oh my god, look! When you DNF, I guess all the cars just start floating here. I'm gonna die. Ian Bell, you're gonna kill me. You're trying to assassinate me, aren't you, Ian Bell? That's freaking hilarious, dude. Like, he has a decent rhythm. He kind of understands what he's doing, but he's not clean enough on entry, exit, and on the racing line to hit those times. I'm not going to say he's terrible at all, but he's definitely not running the line and the exit and the entry to hit those pace, to hit that pace. He's decent. I'll say he's very average, very good, like, flow, but he needs to tighten up his lines, apexes, and exits and entries. He drives like me. I wouldn't say that's a terrible thing. He wasn't awful by any means. So it looks like we're up on Mount Punarumu. Okay, let me go grab a drink real quick, guys, while we wait for the lobby to fill up. I'll be right back. If you guys have any questions about anything, type it in chat, and this is when I can read it while we're waiting between lobbies. I'll be right back, though. I might score myself a cookie. We back. We back. We in number 1 position for the NGT, but there were some fast boys here last time. Breaking point was missed and pushing too hard, but GG's for the race last night. I need to work on some gearing. The game has been constant state of change with patches, so consistency is super hard, 100%. Yeah, too bad. I'll tell you right now, if you've got a good racing foundation, the mindset is 100% everything. Mentality. One thing I used to do before I got epilepsy, I stopped, was training to go for boxing. I was going to go amateur boxing, do all of that. I loved it. Once I got epilepsy, I found myself being too afraid to engage, and I was terrified of being knocked out, so I just gave it up because you can't fight like that. But I found that definite ability to like switch on and perform that that you learn from that kind of carries into something like this. And I promise you, it will help you a lot to work on it. A really good way I tell people to work on it is develop a rhythm and something to kind of get into a consistent cycle where you can start to build confidence. I always tell people do the 3-lap routine. Lap 1, survive, get around the track. Lap 2, begin to establish a rhythm. Lap 3, get consistent and begin to look to move up the grid. Or if you're just beginning, stay behind the pack as much as possible and look for openings when they make mistakes or crash. But your whole goal is to do this in steps. Remember, there's a lot of people out there better than you, and if you're starting early or starting now, you're playing catch up, right? So you got to give yourself like a little bit of a schedule, and it's better to tackle things in chunks. Like for us as a team, we did a whole year of team building and eating shit, and it's all on this channel and all on X because we documented it right from the start to maybe help other people build teams. But yeah, we put a whole year into just eating shit, literally. And while we would eat shit, we would learn a lot. And you just go into it with certain expectations and understanding and try to maybe learn this over a couple months, maybe learn that next. You know what I mean? It really helps to separate it up and understand this. There's a lot of really good people in sim racing. Like, that's something I had to learn when I came into it. I figured breaking it up into kind of steps to absorb certain things at certain times is the best way to do it for me. Okay, we got our Bathurst set up on. Oh yeah, third bogged. That was the problem with this setup. Let's try that. And the most important part I forgot to say, be happy with your accomplishments. Give yourself credit for the things you are doing well. Like if you survive 3 laps without spinning, give yourself a pat on the back. Be proud of that. If you knock a half a second off, be proud of that. These are all things you have to do because it helps you put confidence in what I call your confidence backpack. Then you can go into races with that backpack a little more full. Oh yeah, I needed to up the preload. That was the other thing. But yeah, please guys, go back, watch the channel. When I first started, all my first races are literally on here. You guys can see how I've gone through and progressed, and I did it for that reason, to help others. And believe me, I ate shit early on. Like, dude, I was so scared and overly passive because I didn't want to screw up. My buddy Chris that I started the team with, he's sim raced for a long time. So me and him started the team up, and naturally I'm like, I don't want to let this guy fucking down. So I was overly passive. Any car got near me, if I could see them, I would purposely slow so they could pass me. And the guys were patient with me for quite a while, and I put in a lot of work and slowly got better and better. But I feel like the way I focused and improved was doing it by bit by bit by bit and being realistic with where I'm at any given moment. If you're trying to overreach and just lunge on guys who are faster than you, or you're trying to hold off cars that have natural pace on you, you're going to end in it's going to end in a disaster. You're not going to learn anything. I always tell guys, if someone's faster than you, let them go. But once you get confidence, don't let them go right away. See if you can hold them off for half a lap. If you can, then let them go. If you can, then try holding them off for a lap. And you just slowly start opening up your confidence like that. Want to race GT3? Sure. If there's no more, I think I have the LMP Revival Series. If it's not on after this, I can start up a lobby. If anyone else wants to join, y'all welcome. Oh, ranked with me. I don't really race GT3 in ranked, but I'll do it. I'm not that, I'm not super attached to my rating. I can gain it back. So yeah, totally. I'll sign up for you tell me which one. I'm not sure which one you mean. Just let me know what one you mean after this. I'm mainly a hypercar driver in Le Mans and iRacing. But in this I do Group C, GTO, GT1, GT Pro, LMP, and NGT. I love me my Morgan Mr. Burns car. $23 hours. Okay, I don't think that's coming up. Hey, I don't mind, bro. You pick the series. We'll do it. I'm just here to have fun. Like I said, I'm not overly attached to rating. I can get it back anytime. Oh, sweet. Awesome, man. Whoa, sir. Thank you, sir. Excuse me. March F1. Nice to meet you, brother. What's your favorite classes in the game? And what do you think of PMR? Are you on console? Wee dilly! Ho dilly! Not sure if this will give us poles fast, acid machine, ripping laps, bro. Oh, you're from Project Cars too. Awesome, man. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's a good story. Trust me, it happens to me a lot now that I've climbed higher in iRacing and Le Mans. I'm getting smoked by a lot of guys. But you do your best to hold them off, and once they got you clean, you just let them go. And if you catch them, you give it right back to them. feel like if we could raise up our preload, it's going to help our exit speed on the mountain for sure. What do you feel about PMR compared to Project Cars 2? I feel like it's definitely, now that they've adjusted the throttle response, and they've kind of gotten rid of the old, like, exploited driving that you could do in Project Cars of just throwing the wheel around and abusing the tires. I feel like they've gotten rid of that quite a bit now, and it's starting to come into focus pretty well, the driving model, in my opinion. And like I've said to the other guys, we're a competitive endurance racing team in iRacing and Le Mans. So I can compare it to those sims that I'm playing fairly actively. We do PMR every Sunday, Monday, and then the rest of the week it's Le Mans and iRacing. We're going to be doing a lot of iRacing coming up, preparing for the majors 24 Hours of Le Mans, which is on the 9th or 10th of June, I believe. Yeah, 100%. Pete, from what I've heard from people who have played, I've only sim raced for 8 months with no prior experience ever. So I missed a lot of the golden era of sim racing, those games. But from my friends who have played Project Cars 2, they say it's got like one of the best career modes. So I could definitely see how it's more of a complete game and what you mean by that. Excuse me. That guy's car is doing the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'll take a P3. I'll take it. The setup isn't completely perfect yet. Definitely needs a bit more refinement. Oh, that's the other thing. There's so much more tracks and content in it. That's right. I've heard that. I've watched people do reviews of it, like the reviews saying how it was like one of the best sim racing games you can't buy anymore, stuff like that. I don't know if I want to risk a 3. I think we're good. I really think the setup's good. It's close. It's not going to be anything major. And the nuances of the setup that I'm going to be able to fix, I'm not going to worry about it here. That's something we can do between the next race. Well, let's go to a 5 and a 3. 4 and a... No. I'm going to go a 5-2 for ARB here. Thank you, brother. But yeah, what we're looking to do is we're going to do Sunday Fun Day PMR lobbies, where we do like fun races with like V8 MX-5s or Charlies, where we do clean ones and we do other ones that are like Mad Max racing, where it's like dirty battling and stuff. We're looking to do that as soon as we get enough viewers who are into playing PMR, and it doesn't matter, we'll do cross-play lobbies. So look forward to that starting up on Sundays. Oh, we could have a good one here, boys. We could have a slobber knocker. Because that's what I live for, sucker. No one wants an easy race. We like slobber knockers here at LRG, baby. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. That higher preload is way better. So if you guys don't understand preload, what it does is it's your wheels spin at your rear axle. The lower the number, your wheels are going to spin at a different rate of speed, and a lower torque will engage it. So bumpy tracks like Sebring, you want very high preload. If you have a low preload, your differential will chatter, your wheels will spin at different rates of speed, and you'll spin the car out or get worse exits because of it. Bathurst is almost the same. You kind of want a higher preload here because of the, like the way the track is shaped in the mountain section. Ooh, this guy behind us has got a good shimmy shimmy yaw on us. We'll take the outside, leave him the inside line, which was occupied by these two cars ahead of us, so it kind of took away his path of the pass. Stick our nose out here, see if we can put some pressure on this guy to force a mistake, see if he breaks early. If not, just back it off. He definitely overreacted to us there, so we know he's kind of looking in his mirror and driving off what we're doing right now. We got a much better exit out of there than the guy behind us. All good, brother. We're going to be doing it every Sunday from here on out. What's up, Jerome? So glad we were able to help you, man. We got this guy under the Koshberger. Fastest sector one. We got to get around this guy so we can start deploying our pace and moving up the grid here. This vet has mega straight line speed. And now we're getting caught by the guy behind. He's got a good pull on us here. Nothing we can do about that. Oh yeah, baby, this is some good ass shit right here. This guy ahead of us in this Molzer, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. He's got a really good setup on this thing. He's quick, man. This is good racing. Oh, the three ahead of us must have had an incident. We're catching up to him as a group, me and this guy. Fastest sector 2. We need 6th gear to be longer in this setup. It's a little too short. Other than that, this setup is perfect. Mosler, that's what it is. Yeah, this thing's a rocket, bro. And this guy's driving it very well. Gearhead Burger, shout out, brother. Looks like we've gapped everyone behind us. These guys up ahead, we got 6 laps left. These are consistent, good drivers. We got our work cut out for us. We're gonna need to exploit where we're fast, which is the mountain. We lose pace on the backside due to 6 being too short, but we got pace on the mountain, which is gonna be a very hard part of the track to utilize pace and make passes. We're likely gonna have to use pressure to force errors in front of us and then hope we can get around these guys when they make a mistake. The problem is if we don't pull the gap close enough, when we're in the mountain section, they pull a big lead on us again on the back straight. He's not as good through here as I am. He's just faster on the straight sections. So we need to really pressure him through the mountain and try to make him make a mistake here. That's going to be our opening on this guy if we can do it. But we don't have the speed in the draft, which is the problem with the setup. So we need to lengthen 6th gear for next time. Yeah, see, it right there, it's already capping out. Oh yeah, baby! Organ donor. That was a little dirty there, sir. A little dirty, sir. I saw that. I hope you guys watching my stream are learning how to deal with these dirty drivers very effectively. Let them be your, like, plowing, your snow plow. And just stay with them and force an error on them. Don't try to pass people like this unless you absolutely have to. They're emotional drivers, so it's easy to make them make mistakes. Five more laps. Exactly, dude. That is exactly it. And the better you can get at racing in close proximity and having very good distance management, you can sweat the hell out of these people. And that's when they're at their worst, is when you're behind them, chasing them and pressuring them. Right? It's hard not to. That's where that, like, the ability to restrain yourself is super important at times. And then if they don't like the pressure, that's usually what they'll do. They'll just give it to you because they know they're going to make a mistake with you behind them. We just got to be ready for this guy to try to dive us and take us out or something. So don't let your guard down just because they give you the position. We still got 3 laps to hold him off. And remember, he's got a lot of pace on us in this back straight section. Ooh, we came in there a little too hot, didn't we? Let's just pretend this is the track, actually. I can't believe I just got a warning for that. That is so exploitable, Jesus. I even tried to slow a bit to not abuse that. That's kind of dirty to be able to do that. Holy cow. They need to fix that. That should have been an immediate slowdown. Because we 100% benefited from that. Like, we gained time there. So that should have been an immediate slowdown, not just a warning. I'll even let this guy go. Oh, no. He's going in the wall, I guess. Okay, never mind. Tried to give Mr. Hot Dog Car the move, but he just over hot dogged it. Two laps to go. I think we got this in the bag. Did not think we'd be pulling a podium on this one. Now, I'm not sure how the scoring for this works, since we already have the 2 slots for the second week here on Bathurst completed with a good amount of points for each. I don't know how it works if it only replaces it with a better score. We'll find out, I guess, won't we? But yeah, Jerome, how you doing, dude? Do you need any more help? Just let me know, man. We're here to help as much as we can, because that's what has made me improve quick. I got very lucky to meet some good people who helped me out. Oh, it replaces it with a better score. Okay, that's kind of what I assumed. But I think our other ones were better. But we'll see what happens here. Wing to ting 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 to ping 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 ping. Fucking piston's gonna shoot off to fucking Mars. Definitely need to fix the gear stack on this. 6 is the only gear that really needs to be changed. Other than that, I'd say it's a perfect setup.
You're running low on fuel. Hit this lap. Hit this lap.
Oh yeah, guy in chat who wanted to race. I'm almost done. This is the last lap. And then we'll see what series are up to join into. Yeah, that is so important to know, to be able to adjust all of that with your cockpit, your field of view. It's so different. Oh, that helps, dude. That is a genius idea to get around having a small monitor. Absolutely genius. So this single screen I use is not bad at all. But the only reason I can't run triples of this, and I had to get 3 ASUS monitors for review purpose that I get to keep after I review them for my triple screens. I can't do it with this one just because it's HDMI, and my 5070 Ti is DisplayPort. It only has one HDMI port, which I'm going to use for my 4th screen. But this one is a Philips 4K 43-inch gaming screen display, and it was only $399 Canadian. So that's even cheaper American. It's a great single screen. It's big. It goes up to 144 hertz refresh. It's got GSYNC. But yeah, it can't work as a triple setup for me because of my 5070 Ti being all DisplayPort. They are extremely technical, man. But to be fair, they do it a little bit better in this one than in iRacing. And in Le Mans, it's a bit more bare bones than this one. So it's not the worst, it's not the best.
Finish, mate. Good work. Nice job.
992 sprint is done. I just gotta wait for this stupid timer. I hate how you gotta wait every time at the end. Or when you're waiting for other guys to finish and you have to wait for it to drive you back to the pits, it's like, bruh. Uh, 992 sprint series. I've done this before. I'm not the best at it, but I'll do it. It's in 3 minutes. You want to do this one? Or do you want to do NGT Pro? Whatever one you want to do. MX5 Amateur, I don't really want to do that. I'll do either of these, though. Just let me know, Thor. Oh, yeah, what did that do? I don't think it gave us any points. I think it's pretty much what we already had. Do you want to do 992 sprint? Let me back out and load back in because it's like all bugged and I can't see how many people are in it. Yeah, yeah, there. We can do this or this, either one. Yeah, we can do NGT. I don't care. I'll do either, bro. Like I said, I'm not super attached. It got removed, but it's back now, Jerome. I'm going to be getting it next week just because I'm so busy right now. 992 can be a crash fest. I've only ever done it once, and that was this one. And yes, it was a crash fest. So yeah, I'm good with NGT, bro. Go and meet Mr. Burns, mobile. Everyone give Thor a shout out. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or anything, but love it when a viewer gets involved in the racing. 992. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's the fucking crash, bro. All right, let's do it. Let's get gritty nitty, boy. Oh, man, don't forget. No, I don't care, bro. Hop in the Porsches. Let's just get dirty. Let's get gritty. Let's have some fun on stream. Crash fests are always hilarious. I'll do both with you. Like, I can do another race after this. So we can do both. Unless it's like some ridiculous timer after this one. How about we let the viewers decide? Too bad, Jerome, all you guys. What's up, Crank? Yeah, we slow people here, bro. We do our best. We're like the snails of the internet, but we try. We're out here trying. We're just little snail bros, okay? Leave us alone. Don't insult my snail. Me and Thor Garcia are about to go into the utter crash fest of all crash fests. We're going to have ourselves a fun time. Don't forget, Thor, you got to get out the pit super quick to get a timed lap here. Because it's freaking Spa and you only get 5 minutes. But yeah, as long as there is another race after this with a quick timer, I can do one more before I end the stream. I've only ever driven this car online once. It's going to be fun. Oh, look, Too Bad got his wish. He, like, predicted it, like Karnak. He knew we were going to do it. I love that. The three snails we. Bro, you really want to see some snail shit. Go back to my first videos like a year ago when we first started our endurance team. I don't play this game primarily. I'm from an endurance team that's in Le Mans and iRacing. But enjoying PMR and bits and pieces. Enjoying it a little more online now that it's gotten a bit better. The AI just, it really needs work. The whole pitting on last lap is just crazy. Let's go, Too Bad. This dude's a savage. How you surviving this Mad Max shit out here, dude? How you surviving out in this mad world? It's like a jungle out here, bro. Get me out of here! I can't even remember what this setup is like. I've driven this car once on this track. Maybe twice. I can't remember. It was on one of my older streams. Good luck, Thor. Godspeed, sir. Oh, this thing's floaty as a fucking cloud in Mario. I forgot. I agree 100%, dude, on the driving model, 100%. I wish I could commit more to Le Mans. It's just with Le Mans' issues they're having and still not able to get real serious team racing going is driving me nuts. That's the only reason we're putting more time into iRacing is because that's where the prestigious events are. Like, for instance, we won the Daytona 24-hour this year overall, and then followed it up by winning the 12 hours of Sebring. So we were able to do the Florida 36, which got us the attention of VCO Esports, the guys who organize those events. So it's like, that is the really only reason a lot of big teams do iRacing is for the exposure and the prestige. Yeah, they sure have improved that, though. Hey, Crank, it was terrible at first. They've really streamlined it better now. This one needs a little of adjusting, but it's not terrible. Whoa, Jesus. I didn't mean floaty FFB. I meant the car felt floaty. But thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Always nice for having viewers looking out. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, 100%. I think they, like I said, I think they did a good job of streamlining it. I thought that might be what you were talking about. It used to be terrible on launch. It's so much better now. That's one of the things they've gotten actually pretty good in this game. And if I actually have to be honest, I think it's probably some of the best force feedback in sim racing right now. And I'm not just saying that.
Checkered flag this lap. Wrap it up.
At least we got the one lap. Wasn't my fastest, but we done it. I think I need to turn down the steering rack on this one. It's too snappy and floaty at the same time. It feels really weird. I don't drive Porsche Cup at all. So it's one of those things where I'm like not 100%. I mean, the rear end feels like it's way too high up. Soften the rear a bit. Thanks, Crank. SRP-PRO GTR, they are a sponsor of our team. We're partnered with them. Use our code LEGACY with a number 3 after it, just LEGACY3. You can get 5% off anything on their website, or you can just use the link in the description. We also have 5% off for anything sim motion with the code PHIL, like the name Phil, P-H-I-L. But yeah, best pedals in all of sim racing. And you can get a GTS set, 3-pedal set, for like under €1,000, and then add on an active kit for only another €150, and get all 3 active pedals with pneumatic piston technology for cheaper than 1 SimuCube active. I don't have the active kit. I'm going to be getting it from David soon when I get some of the new stuff that's coming out. I can't say anything more than that. I'm under NDA, but let's just say SRP is going to be expanding outside of pedals very soon. So I think this is like 5 laps or something. 4 laps, yeah. I'm going to go a little heavy, actually. Fourth, you're 6th. Let's go, dude. Good luck, Thor. Do your best to survive the madness, brother. Good qualifier, brother. That was a good quali. Everyone in chat, March F1 is the guy that is Thor right now in chat. Okay, I think we've got everything adjusted. Godspeed, Thor. Godspeed, good sir. Vroom, vroom, bitches. Thanks, Too Bad. I think some dude's just like hanging in the pit lane right now. I think my rating in this thing is like in the 60s. It's how little I drive these cars, but the one time I tried it, it was a fun car to drive compared to like the Cup car and iRacing. It feels good. It's just the racing was chaotic, which always is in Cup car. Come on, dude. Go, go, go. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Come on. I got hella slowed. Go, Thor, go. A guy is like went beside me and then just kind of turned in and pitted himself across the front of my car, so I had to wait. Oh, what the hell did we take heavy damage from there? Was there like an invisible car there? Weird. It feels fine though. I'm not sure what that was from. Oh shit! Oh, it's like fucking pinball. Jesus Christ. Oh, this guy's got netcode and he just hit us with netcode. That wasn't his fault. You can see the predictive netcode there. Oh, Jesus. Why did that guy go right into us? There's a... Jesus. I tried getting out of these people way, they just drive right into us. You can see the netcode push there, and that's what I mean. It uses predictive netcode like iRacing. It's just not as quite as refined as iRacing's yet. Whoa, dude. Well, we got our work cut out for us now. On a positive note, the setup feels better. Let's hope our homie's killing it up there. Oh, man, I bet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, mother of pearl. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. I've got 3 ASUS monitors here that I got in agreement to review them as soon as I get the triple stand. They're sitting behind me right now. They're the 32-inch, 170 hertz refresh rate. Shout out to ASUS. Tough gaming, and they are the 32-inch flats. That might have been a little track cut there, sir. Even after all that, we had the fastest sector there. This guy's got a 1 second slowdown, so if we don't get around him, as long as we stay within a second, we'll have his position at minimum. Our homie Thor must be further up ahead because I can't see him in the top 8 or the top 3. So he's probably somewhere in between there. Keep it up, Thor. Finish strong, bro. I've heard, though, that crank guys can run triple screens with this game, but you got to use it through, like, NVIDIA. Like, what is it called? NVIDIA wraparound or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, okay. That's what that guy's going to do. Beautiful. Who was that? 0. Okay. Dude just literally tried to intentionally wreck us. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going to report this guy. And that's how you get around a dirty driver. Now he's in the wall. That's twice in a row, 2 days in a row I've shown you guys how to do that. One explaining it the whole way through yesterday, now just doing it. Cost us some time, but we get around him and we don't die by him inting us. We got one more lap after this to try to recover any position we can. But we lost a lot of time behind that guy. He's now just plain Zero. Hey, Sub-Zero. You're now just plain Zero. Come in with the best reference. That's how you enter chat right there, folks. Oh, let's go. Mach F1 is in 6th. He's got a big gap on the guy behind him in 7th. He should be able to finish in 6th. Let's go, dude. Good finish. Better than the one I got. Keep it up. You definitely got the guy behind. Your slowdown won't be an impact. You got way too big of a gap on the guy for it to matter. Let's go, March F1. Love running, man. Hell yeah, bro. One of the best ever. such a good popcorn flick. Like, just that's how you fucking make an 80s popcorn movie right there. Big dick right on the table. It's Running Man, bitch. Hey, that was a good lap. It's one of my better laps there. So that setup change really helped. Who was that idiot? Oh, yeah, plane zero. We must report plane zero for behavior. He did not act like Sub-Zero. He acted like plane zero. Yep, I am in surround physics. That's what it is. The perspective is still off and annoying. Oh, I haven't tried. Oh, we got disconnected from the host. What the hell happened there? Not sure what happened. We got GT3 Thor. Do you want to do this one? I can do this one more if you want before I end the stream. Good finish, dude. P6 in that mad show. Very good job. Yeah, I can definitely run one more. No, Chico. No, dude, that was not a bot. Didn't you love that clip I put up on X? Every time not a bot gets wrecked, it literally reminds me of that scene. Just random head explosion. Okay, I'm just going to go grab a drink. Everyone get ready for me and Thor hitting it up in the GT3s on Spa. I'll be right back, everyone. All right, eyes back. Eyes back. The A in PMR is crap. Oh no. Oh no. Not the crap. Not the crap. I hate the crap. I don't like the crap. I'm back. All right, Thor, let's get it. Man, I can't wait to get rid of this cockpit. This is the last piece of cheap equipment that I have is this Next Level Racing GT Light cockpit. This channel is almost monetized, and thanks to guys like you, it's getting very close. We're over 2,100 watch hours, and it just gets closer and closer every day. So thank you guys so much. I've messed around with GTs here before. As you guys can see, I've got 2 in the first week, but I can't remember what track it was. I don't really remember how they drove. I remember it wasn't terrible, but like there's GTs in every sim. I race GTs in iRacing when the team needs a GT driver. I don't do it at all in Le Mans. I'm just primarily a hypercar driver and LMP3. And then the older stuff like Group C, LMP2, GTO, all the stuff you guys see me race in this game. But GT3s, it's just not something I'm really that into. It's fun, it's okay, but it's not the class I find that really suits me. One thing I will say is the BMW GT3 in this game is a great version of it. Like the sound effects, just everything. It's very well done. But my rating in this, my class rating in this is only a 60. I'm going to be in like the gutter split, and March is going to be in like a high split. Watch. Because there's almost 50 drivers, going to be multiple splits. March might get a different one because he's probably higher rated in GT3s. And I forgot, you guys, I've got to make this announcement now that we're getting closer. Once this channel is monetized, David from SRP-PRO and I are partnering up to raffle off a 2-pedal set, brake and throttle, of the new GTS model from SRP-PRO. All you need to do to get into the raffle is be a paid member of this YouTube channel. As soon as it is monetized, we will be starting the raffle. And all the shipping costs, everything will be covered. And the only way to get into it is by being a paid member to the YouTube channel. And the subscription won't be a lot. And you can win a set of GTS pedals. Because we've sold so many as an affiliate for SRP-PRO, it's a way of me and David thanking the community. Good luck, Thor. I don't think I got a setup for this thing. No. But yeah, once the channel goes monetized, you guys, make sure you watch for that. We're at 2,100 out of 3K for first stage monetization, which is when we get YouTube membership. So as soon as that happens, we will be doing the raffle. Oh yeah, we got March F1 in here. Thank God it worked. I mean, the interior of this AMG looks nice. It doesn't sound terrible. The downshift, the gearing sounds nice. March F1 is behind us. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't feel too bad. Oh, it's only going to be like a $5 membership. It's not going to be like something ridiculous. And for that $5, you can win yourself a set of pedals that are worth over 1,000 euros. Let's go, March. Lead the way, brother. And honestly, you don't even have to stay a paid member. You can just do it for the raffle and then undo. I don't care. I just want to be able to offer that to everyone who can do it. And I'm going to try to keep it as cheap as possible so we get as many entries. But yeah, if you guys can't afford it, don't ever do it if you can't afford it. I would never want someone to do that or feel like they have to. It's only there for people who feel like they can't afford it and want to do it. Oh no, March! It's okay, get back on the track, bro. Very good driver. Definitely feels a bit different than the GTs I'm used to driving, but it's not terrible. In ways it feels better. Maybe it's not, I wouldn't say it's worse, it's probably more detailed. The inertia pull feels very good in this game. The weight transfer feels very good in this game. So in that way, it kind of feels more advanced than other sims. Like the GT driving model, I should say, the GT3 driving model. Okay, now we can rip a lap. Man, we're gonna barely get like 11th here. Okay, so there is some fast drivers in this game. It just seems like they're all doing GT3. I mean, Spa's a really well-known track, so you're gonna see a lot of people here who can run good pace. And then there's a guy in first who did a 2:13, like obviously cheating. I mean, I am racing in some high splits in iRacing and in Le Mans, and no one's doing a fucking 2:13. Yeah, the guy just got DQ'd. I'm pretty sure he just got DQ'd. Yeah, he's gone. Let's go, Thor. That's hilarious, bro. Okay, 6 laps. Oh, that sucks, dude. You were doing really good. You had some really good laps going there. You're quick, dude. You're quick. Work on your consistency a bit more and timing, and you got some talent, dude. Not gonna lie, you got some serious talent. You just got to work on your line and your consistency. Get into a bit of a rhythm. The best way for people like you to get that is to slowly just start ramping up. Like, come into a practice session, ramp up in like on purpose. Like 50%, 65%, 75%, 85%, 100%. You know what I mean? And you'll learn to get a rhythm that way. And then start turning it up quicker, but still ramp up. And then quicker, but still ramp up. You know what I mean? And that's how you will find your consistency. You got pace. 100% you got pace. And that's a very important thing to have, obviously. Like, do it as an exercise, and it'll help you find rhythm. It'll help you find consistency. I think we're just waiting on some guys on overtime here, right?
Not the result we were looking for. Let's see what we can do in the race then.
Okay, so we pulled 12th. Wasn't our best lap. Again, I'm just getting used to this sim. Like, I'm usually in the 17s and 18s in iRacing. Le Mans, I'm usually like 19, 18. Le Mans, the cars are a little slower. But like I said, it's not like it's because it's bad difficult. I would say, if anything, it's more realistic difficult. I find the feeling of the car pulling me out of a corner is much more realistic. Like, the weight of the car pulling us out of the corner as the inertia builds on the car from speed. I would say it's definitely more realistic feeling in this game, which kind of lends to realistic difficulty. See you after the race, brother. Godspeed, sir. Hey, SRP Le Chat. I wonder if that's a guy from SRP or not. I don't know. Let's get it, guys.
Okay, mate, you can do this. Let's stay out of trouble in the first few corners. No.
I can't wait till we get proper starts here. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Whoa, Jason! That car came out of nowhere. Oh, March, he survived! We survived, brother! Ha ha! Bitches! Holy shit. You just carnacked us, dude. Crank, you bastard, predicting the damn future and causing it to happen and shit. God damn it, brother. Oh no, I think March F1 got taken out by that shoddy rejoin behind us. Oh no. Fallen, brother. March F1, brother. falling, brother. Oh, he murked this guy on the exit. Is he gonna let us go? Is he gonna be retarded? He's gonna be retarded, okay. Oh, it's SRP Le Chat. Kinda being retarded. I'm scared of netcode tap. Trying to keep a good distance between us and the car behind so we don't get hit with it. FPR Devious just goes right into the wall. That guy's garbage. Oh, Mach F1 10th. He's only 4 seconds back. He has survived. He's just lost a bit of time. Good thing he survived because that was crazy rejoin in front of us. I thought he got taken out. He probably just got slowed getting around it. Okay, 4 more laps. Car feels, I think, okay. I can't quite tell yet. We did take some big thunks on that first lap. I mean, we had fastest Sector 1 that lap, so I think we're good. Keep this guy onto the sweat burger for a bit before we make a move. Getting this guy's draft here without losing as much time as possible. Oh, lagging Porsche. Oh, very laggy Porsche. Whoa, whoa, Lord Jesus. Are you serious, dude? All right, time to race hard. Yes, March F1 is only at 1.8 seconds behind now. He's catching up, so his car hopefully isn't too damaged. If we can get him in our draft here, then we can get a good, like, 5-way battle going. He's catching up, or no, the guy in front of him is catching, which hopefully is pulling him along as well. Oh, this guy's so fucking dirty. Rafa Racing, what a shocker. Oh, dude, this guy's just intentionally wrecking, like, everyone out of his way. We gotta report this guy. I want you guys to record this, and we're gonna put it in the Discord. This guy's gotta go. Rafa Racing. Absolute fucking weapon. absolute helmet specimen. Get the fuck out of sim racing. You borderline personality, smooth brain motherfucker. Man, this game's just full of dirty driving, like so bad. Holy shit. That was the guy ahead of March F1, FF Seb. This is why I avoid all the like GT racing or cup car racing in this game. Because it's just all the little kids. And the guy who took us out is in the wall. We still got 2 plus the white flag. Get him, March F1. Let's go, dude. You got this. And then the guy ahead of him, Triple F Seb, we got a report. And then the other guy that took us out. Or tried to, but failed. And we couldn't get around him because of it. He's the one that's ahead of FFF Seb. So we could have 2 very dirty drivers meeting here perfectly. Oh, no! No! March, not the spin, bro! Fallen soldier, recover, man, recover, you got this. Rafa Racing and Triple F Seb. Some of the dirtiest pieces of shit I've ever seen. Especially Rafa Racing. That was bad. He took out like 3 people. We watched him take out like 3 people. Are you serious, man? They gotta start enforcing reports, man. What do you think this guy's gonna just dive bomb the fuck out of us here? Get through quick. Yeah, March F1 passed him. Let's go, dude. Oh, was it lag? It might have been netcode. That's been happening a lot today, Crank. I couldn't look at that time because I was in the corner. I just felt the whack. Was it netcode? So why that's happening is because they're using the same predictive netcode as iRacing, which when it works is amazing and is why iRacing looks so good. But then when it doesn't work, you have netcode collision. It's because it's predicting where your car is rather than showing it where it's at. And that's how they get rid of any kind of input delay in iRacing. They're doing the same kind of netcode here. Oh, it was? Okay. So we only then need to report Seb and Rafa Racing, because that was lag. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's what I mean. The netcode bubble in this game isn't quite as refined as the one in iRacing. Holy Christ. The one in iRacing, they have it wrapped much more tightly around the car. So when you have like netcode collision in iRacing, it's very like, it's close. Like you see the cars are very close and they look like they're racing neck to neck, but then there's a collision when there's not actually a collision. And that's because iRacing is predicting where your car is, not showing where it's actually at. And that's what helps make it look so smooth. And like I said, when it works great, but then you have netcode collision when it doesn't work. And the tighter you can make that bubble, the better. But obviously, it's not quite as refined in this game as it is in iRacing. But it's getting better. And it's probably the best type of netcode to use because it doesn't, like if you look at Le Mans or ACC, the cars look unnatural on the track. Oh, that's okay, dude. Shit happens. I figured that as much. But that's why like Le Mans or ACC kind of doesn't look as good as iRacing or... I hate to say it, but PMR when it works. You get that very fluid look of the cars on the track, not this herky-jerky look, and it's because of that predictive netcode. So it's good to see them trying to use it. It just needs a little more refinement. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for today's stream. We will be back tomorrow, like always. Tomorrow, though, we're going to be starting iRacing prep for the Majors 24 Hours of Le Mans that we're going to be doing on the 9th, 10th, or 11th of June. So I hope you guys will check us out. Come join the rest of our team, Team LRG. Meet the boys. They're all crazy like me. So yeah, and don't forget, every Sunday, we're going to be doing the Sunday Fun Day streams, making custom lobbies for all our viewers that want to join in. Same with you, Thor. That was a lot of fun, dude. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. And don't forget, stay safe out there and have